Okay. You know, there's not a whole lot left for us to do other than the obvious.
You do not
Hi,
know
Benezia.
the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies.
Oh, hey.
I won't be moved by sympathy.
This lady
no
was on
matter
Star
who you
Trek.
bring into this confrontation.
That's not why Liara's here.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her.
She's here because she's a good girl.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
What, you got nothing to say to her?
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Oh no! The worst biotic spell. Uh-oh, Liara's down. She's been bioticked. Uh-oh, that went poor for you. Oh no, the Geth. Thank you very much for the 41-month resub, Crusher Mock. She's just gonna stand there menacingly. Benezia's power level, it's under 9,000. Peekaboo. They nerfed her tits. Who? The matriarchs? I don't know. It's still pretty big. It's a pretty big chest. Up you go. The power of the Adept compels you. Hack that. Okay, hack that. Thank you.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
What's Saren planning?
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
I'm sorry? What's indoctrination?
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay.
Okay, so the nebula prevents you from being able to possibly scan for it.
Particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Makes sense.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Don't worry, she might have liked it rough. Forgot Benezia has a booba window? Of course she does. She's got big booba.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
He kept me around for my boob window.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
I refuse. Well, it was a good fight.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn.
And she must have taken a cyanide capsule or something.
They always said there would be a...
Rip Liara's mama.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Now is not the time for that, Tali.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Booba. That's a big bug.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Identify yourself.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind, the children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Controlling the Asari, then.
How are you speaking through her?
But how?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
We have the decision of the fate of an entire species at our fingertips.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Okay.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No, our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
I see, so... would have killed him anyway.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. the sky is silent.
That's neat. That's really cool. So, whether it was Arachni itself or something else, something was compelling all of the Arachni with its own sour yellow note, quote-unquote, to do what they did back during the Arachni Wars. Now, here's the thing about this. Since I have played through Mass Effect 1 and 2, both Paragon and Renegade, in Mass Effect 3 I've only played once as a Paragon. I do know that there are some long-standing decisions that happen to have repercussions for this. So, for those that don't know, if you let her live or if you kill her does not matter much at all for Mass Effect 2. I think there's literally no difference because there are Arachni that show up in Mass Effect 2 either way. Whereas in Mass Effect 3, it does make a difference because if you let her live, you have the chance to have her ally with you. Whereas if you kill her, obviously she's not there as a possible ally for when you're setting up war assets. That being said, you would think, since in Mass Effect 2, like, I thought, since my first playthrough was Paragon from one to the next, right? I thought, oh, if I kill the Arachni Queen, then that means the Arachni that show up in these areas won't show up. I wonder what they'll replace them with. Nope, they just show up anyway. So, apparently it doesn't matter whether there's a queen or not. The Arachni will exist. And you can kind of hand-wave it a bit, as maybe some of the corporations were cloning the Arachni and they just got out. So, either way, doesn't much matter. But, you know, we're being a good boy, so...
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Sing songs of Commander Shepard. Your one true God. It's unfortunate that we couldn't have Rex here, because I wanted Liara to talk to her mom, and I wanted Tali because I need to open things. But if Rex is with you for this, then he is very vocal about how badly we should kill the Arachni Queen.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Look at these balls. These aren't egg sacs, these are just testicles harvested from the Arachni King. Well, we did it. We defeated Matriarch Benezia. And we saved an entire species. Did Rex fight in the Arachni War? No, but his people did. The Krogans are the one that drove them essentially to extinction. Like, the Rachni War was so long ago, it was beyond Rex's lifespan. And with that, I think we're done. Part Rift Station and get out of here. Nice. We did everything we could here. Krogans are a long-lived race. They can live for a few centuries, but the Rachni War wars were thousands of years ago.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yeah, sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Miss Williams, Commander, we need to talk. If we do not resolve this situation now, I am afraid things might become awkward.
Oh, awkward, huh?
I hope we can keep this civilized. I do not want things to become unpleasant.
Because it's been so pleasant between us lately. Look, somebody in this room needs to make a choice. It ain't me, and it ain't you.
Okay, let's talk.
Maybe we should try to work this out.
I think we must. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
Jealous? Of you? You're not even our species.
Perhaps that is why you
Ashley,
feel threatened.
Jesus.
I am a rival unlike any you have faced before. Hostility is a common reaction to the unfamiliar.
Doctor, you keep smartassing me, I'll show you what my hostile reaction is like.
Cat fight!
I won't have my crew fighting.
I agree, Shepard, which is why you must choose, Ashley or me.
We're not married, Shepard. You want to get involved with some alien? Go ahead. It's none of my business.
But what if... Now humor me. Humor me. Humor me. But what if harem route, though? Huh? Think about it. Think about it, chat. Yes, but no. Yeah, see, I actually know. I know. Anyway, let's do the proper answer. You know, we have to pick someone. Ashley is very strong-willed and outspoken woman with a lot of nice qualities. That'll be great for somebody else. Get the fuck out.
I never meant for you to get hurt. But Liara's the one I really care about.
Hey, we're all grown-ups here, right? Hope you two will be happy together. If you don't mind, I need to clean my gear.
Yep, you go clean your gear. I'm gonna go clean Liara's guts. I mean, what?
I feel bad for her, Shepard. I hope she'll be okay.
Ash is pretty tough. She'll be fine.
I suppose you're right. I'm sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me. I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard. You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Don't worry, Liara. It wasn't much of a choice. I weighed my decisions, and it leaned extremely heavily in one direction. See, if Ashley didn't say things like, but she's an alien, then maybe there could have been less tension there. Hey, Caden, how you doing, bud? Let's go see how the crew is doing.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the
I didn't
crew's
figure
at.
you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on Annaleus.
Eh, it's fine. They can wait.
Paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
Paperwork ain't going anywhere.
The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
So can I guess this will add to your resentment against aliens?
Resentment?
That's not what I said at all.
I mean, I'm not... What makes you think that?
That's not even slightly what I said.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Impressive.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Canadics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Hey, fair enough.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Hey, you know what, Caden? That was a pretty cool story. Good job, bud. Let's head downstairs. Hey, requisitions officer, you got anything interesting for us?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
The Armageddon 9 shotgun, some heavy duty armor for humans, the Raptor 9. Ryko 9. The HMWP 7, if only it was an HMWP 2 million. Alright, nah, we're good. Hey, Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Wait, is this, Garrus?
For everything. I've thought a lot about, and I've been...
yeah, okay, we already did these.
I didn't like that.
I'm glad you see it.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Rex, you got anything new to talk about?
Shepard.
Guess not.
Rex.
Shepard.
Rex.
I like that.
Shepard.
Rex.
I like that there's a bit of an evolution in how Shepard addresses his fellow crewmates as he gets to know them better, and that's one of them.
Shepard.
Rex.
Because usually it's, I'll talk to you later, Rex, or see you around or anything, and eventually it just becomes Shepard, Rex. And that's good. That's subtle, good,
Hey, Shepard.
character development writing. I need a lot from you, Tali, but you can't offer it today.
I should go.
You'll offer it in Mass Effect 2 at least. Well, let's get ready to talk to Ash. This could be, slightly difficult talk.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
You mean on the anniversary of the First Contact War?
The end of it, yeah. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
I want to say, they act like 26 years is a super long time and people would forget about that, but if it's like a full-blown war was declared thing, of course they wouldn't forget about it. Of course not.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty in a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting.
I'm surprised you have any empathy towards her at all after the conversation we had right before this.
Sir.
Also, of course Ashley would want to genocide the aliens. Doctor, I may have need for the entire medical bay and you might need to clear out. Anyway, talk to you in a bit.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Yeah, she did.
In the end, maybe she's better off now.
Maybe. She was a good person once, before she was twisted by Sovereign's power. Better to remember her as she used to be.
Hey, don't blame yourself. It's Saren's fault.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact.
No, they have a lot of basis in fact,
when
actually.
One of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one, Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience.
Sounds like a whole
In
lot
some
more than
cases, it
normal
can be
sex.
a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society.
It's like
That is
super
why
sex.
I have never... I mean, that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
You've never done this. Yeah, it's
I want
okay.
you to
Don't
be
rush.
absolutely sure about this, Liara.
Sounds like a big decision.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
The body is willing, but is the mind ready? I guess she's probably not ready for it. Alright, you're right.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over...
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Goodbye. Just, nope, let's not. Look, we'll talk more when you're ready to talk more about this. And honestly, she has nothing new to talk about, surprisingly.
Do you know why Benezia joined up
because,
with Saren?
look,
Benezia
it's just this
was
again.
Swept up in events beyond her control, and
But
lost
this one's
herself.
a little new.
She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful. And now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Doc, don't worry. You can continue using the medbay for a while. It's, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room for at least the next hour. Good thing the extranet has Asari porn on it, because I need some right now. God damn, I'm blue-balled. Boop, boop, boop. Man, you would really think that we'd be able to at least express affection in any other way, shape, or form. Like, I understand that doing the deed is the big thing, right? And that's fine. And that's fine that they wanted to push the boundaries of everything and have that as a thing in Mass Effect. But I find it especially odd that you can cultivate a full-on relationship with your shipmates, and even a romantic one with at least one of them. And despite all that, you can't have an option to, like, you know, hug them, kiss them, go on a date with them, you know, the stuff that you would think would be available in one way, shape, or form, right? Especially because we are in the military and, you know, oh man, we're about to go on what might be a suicide mission. maybe a hug for good luck would be a good idea, just in case, you know, the worst happens. But the system is pretty limited by that, and I don't think it ever gets all that more advanced when it comes to the relationship stuff. It's pretty much just a very binary of we fucking or we not fucking. Which is unfortunate, because otherwise the relationship storylines, I should say, not necessarily the way you advance them. The way you advance them is like super mega basic, but the storylines themselves are relatively decently written, and the characters, at the very least, are well written for it. But it's weird just to not have that kind of stuff. In fact, most games don't have quite that kind of stuff in it, you know? So it's not something I can point at just Mass Effect for. I can point at a lot more games than just Mass Effect for having these issues. But it's something that I really wish more game developers would think about. If you're gonna have a relationship system, allow like slightly more platonic expressions of affection towards each other. Because there's, you know, anytime you're in a game like this, unless it's literally just a dating sim or a visual novel or something like that, you're likely to be playing a game where you know, there's some sort of possibility of everyone dying in some horrific fashion. So it'd be nice to at least be like, hey, love you, mwah, hope you don't die, good luck on the mission today, and then make pancakes for breakfast. That's all I want. I want the ability to hug my loved one, give him a kiss, and make some pancakes. But why can't we have that in Mass Effect? Pancakes are important, by the way. Anyway, what do we got for the Salarian biology we've unlocked for some reason? Salarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. The Salarians are amphibian haplodiploid egg layers. Thank you. See? We need pancakes.
Baiting the 100 bits worth this time, ThorW.
I baited him. Thank you very much, Flamerai. Unfertilized eggs produce males and fertilized eggs produce females. What? How unfertilized eggs hatch? Okay. Once a year, a Salarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Salarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Salarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Dalatrus, the matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Salarians psychologically imprint upon her and tend to defer to her wishes. During the hatching of daughters, the Dalatresses of the mother and father's clans are both present at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. That's interesting. Weird, but interesting. And we had a primary thing for ships and vehicles. The
Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre's Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Big, powerful ship. We actually have
faster than Sovereign
more
is the
info on Sovereign than I thought we would. You know? Like, why didn't we take a look at that way earlier if we were searching for Saren? That way we could, you know, search for whatever unique giant dreadnought-class ship we could find. Joker, do you have anything new while we're here?
I'm glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations.
The corporations.
One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Thanks for the talk, Joker. The correct answer is the corporations are worse. This is a fact. Also, look at this. Wouldn't it be nice? It actually really surprises me that Joker never became a romantic option in Mass Effect. Wouldn't it be nice to just, like, wrap your arms around him and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Then he'd say something snarky, and then you'd be like, "Yeah, well, at least my legs work," and then you laugh at him and run away. You'd break his bones boning him. That's kind of true. That's why he needs to have an AI waifu.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Council? Alright, alright.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Vermeer?
I'll look into it.
Good info.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Hey, look, the Council gave us good info for once. I guess they can be useful. Well, alright. Sounds like we've got a lead on Saren. Sounds like we need to head to Vermeer. And we'll do that next time. For now, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed more Mass Effect 1 as we start trucking into the main quests and everything like that. I will catch you guys next time, and I hope you will continue watching and all that. So, have a great day, night, whatever it is for you guys, and I'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.